Good morning, my people. Good morning, good morning. How are you all doing this morning? Please forgive my voice. It's a little scratchy this morning. It's been a very long night. No, I wasn't clubbing up. Boy got schoolwork to do, daddy duties, but it's been a long night. How you all doing this Thursday morning? We got one day to go. One day to go. And the week is over. Good morning, Miss Brittany. Welcome to the show, ma'am. All right, people. Disclaimer before we get this thing started. Good morning, Miss Rosita. All right. I am going to be using a very crude term this morning, but I'm not calling any of you ladies this per se. So let's not get a little hostile with me here. All right, but it's important to use for the show. So the title of the show is Mitch or Bitch. Yes, that is the title. That is what we're running with today. So, the reason why this is the title of the show, because we're running with the idea of, ladies, we'll start with you. Do you all feel that a man who is too emotional, basically is acting like a Mitch, if he's too emotional, is that a turnoff for you? What is considered too emotional for you for a man? If he's always in his feelings, he's always having to say, he's always upset or he's feeling a certain kind of way because what you say or what you do. He's always, why are you always on your phone? Why are you always talking to your girls? You never spend time with me. We never been together. So, he's always, is that a turnoff? What say you ladies? If he's always acting like a Mitch, what is that? I know you all ladies feel that a man should be hard or man should be rough, but what is too much emotion for you ladies to feel? You all tell me that. Fellas, you. Now ladies, these ladies out here, they run on emotion. So we all know that. We all already, we feel that already. But if a woman is, I guess, as it said, too much or too high on her horse, is that a turnoff? Or do you guys like a woman who's a little bitchy, who's a little naggy, who gets on you about left, right, and oh, you didn't go left. You were supposed to go left. Why didn't you go left? You never listened to me. So she gets a little like that, little cat and stuff like that. Do you guys like that? Does it show that she has fire in her? And that's what allowed you to feel as though your relationship could be spicy? I know some men enjoy that. I know some of you ladies, you enjoy an emotional man. A man who's in touch with his feelings. A man who's, in touch with his emotions. But can a man have too much emotions, put out there? You all tell me. Fellas like to hear things like this. This would make them better about themselves to know whether or not their relationships in the future can succeed, whether or not their relationships, when they get into one, can be prosperous. Don't hold your tongues. Let us know. All right, fellas, let these ladies know the same thing. Let them know that, if always speak in their mind 24/7, whether or not they feel if that's too much. I'm not saying that they can't express themselves, but sometimes a little bit, little candor is always a beautiful thing. Fellas, do you think that they can also be attractive if they're too bitchy? Is that attractive for a woman? Now, I will say that a woman who speaks her mind, a woman who steps up and knows exactly what she wants, I don't know, that's attractive to me. I find it very attractive. Why? Because it means that I know she's always going to tell me the truth. Now, can she be mean with it? Yes, she can be mean with it. I'm not saying that's attractive, but I know that a woman who's a little bit too bitchy, I know that she's always going to be honest. That I know for a fact. And that I know from history. She's always going to be there right up in my face telling me, now you know for a fact you shouldn't have been doing that. That's why you in the situation that you are in now. I may not like it that she said it, but the fact is, I know it's the truth. Now, you fellas may disagree with me, but again, that's just me. You all may like what you like. I know what I like. Ladies, are you going to be upset if a man cries? Does that make him a Mitch? Does that make him too emotional? Is it okay for him to cry? And if so, when is it okay for him? Should he only cry during funerals? If he cries at a wedding, is he soft? If he cries during a movie, are you going to look at him sideways? When is it okay for a man to cry to you ladies? So again, is too much emotion for a man, does that mean he's too sensitive? But again, having sensitivity for a man goes to show that he is very caring. He is very loving. I mean, it could show he's very endearing as well. Aren't those positive qualities that you ladies say you desire? Having an emotional man doesn't mean he's soft. It means that he's in tune with his emotions. And it also means he's willing to listen. Sometimes. But it does mean that he is understanding to what you may be going through. Now, isn't that exactly what you ladies always say you want for your man to do? To be able to listen to the things that you desire, the things that you want? I thought that was a positive. I thought that those were things that you all wanted for a man to do. So having a man that is emotional, that's not always a bad thing. Now, I'm not saying that he need to be in his feelings 24/7. No, that's just craziness. No, fellas, look, no, do not be in your feelings. Do not, start to feel like, oh my gosh, I just can't feel it. She's just always over me and I just can't sit. No. We ain't babies. We not babies. If she pissed you off and she hurt your feelings, don't be gonna sit in crying in your car and no. Express how you feel, dude. At this point, you gotta man up. You really do. Sitting there crying because she hurt your feelings and whatnot, no, that's no. Good morning, Miss Jenkins. Good morning, ma'am. Welcome to the show. But no, you gotta man up at some point. Brittany's over here saying that there's a difference from being in touch with your emotions and being all in your feelings all the time. That can be annoying in a relationship. That is very true. That is very, very true. If you are in touch with your feelings, that just means you understand somebody else's emotions, that you're understanding what somebody else is going through. You absolutely get it. But if you always in your feelings and you always upset, you always just huffing and puffing, you always getting mad at the world because things don't go your way, you ain't 5. I have a 4-year-old sitting upstairs. He gets upset if I tell him he has to brush his teeth. He throws a little temper tantrum if I tell him he has to go to the bathroom or it's time to go to bed. He is supposed to be emotional. But you fellas, you want to get all upset because your girl not doing what you're supposed to do. She didn't call you when she got home or whatnot. Nah, boy, get on. No, hell no. Absolutely not. That's not a man. You still a teenager just in a man's body. Ladies, you cannot be in your emotions. You cannot be all upset and all pissed off at him because he want to hang out with his boys. As long as he's giving you the time that he's required to, he calls you, texts you, spends time with you, he can hang out with his boys when he wants to. You can't get pissed off because he want to hang out with his boys. What? Please. No, absolutely not. That is being way too bitchy. No, he is allotted to. He's a grown man. He can spend time with whoever he wants to. If you don't like his boys, I'm sorry. If he's been friends with them longer than he's been with you, you got to get on. Plain and simple, you do. It's respect. That's what it comes down to. It is respect. You can't tell somebody, man or woman, you cannot tell somebody who they can and cannot be friends with if they were friends with them before they got with you. I'm sorry, you may not like who their friends are, but as long as they don't disrespect you, then you got no platform to stand on. Plain and simple. You have no platform to stand on. So, men, we can't be acting like Mitches in this world. I'm sorry. If you want to hold down a family, you want to hold down a woman, you want to make sure that she is going to be the queen, that she is going to, you're going to elevate her to the next level. You can't be acting like a Mitch, man. Plain and simple. These ladies out here, they need us to be kings. They need us to step up and do what we got to do. And welcome to the show, man. Welcome. We have to step up our game. These ladies expect us to be the men, to step up and be the kings that they've always wanted, that they've always heard in these storybooks. There's no happily ever after ending. No, there's not. But we can still give them some slight bit of what they always dreamt of. Ladies, if your man is doing what he's doing, he is acting like a king. He is stepping up, doing his thing, going to work, taking care of his children, taking you and taking care of you and taking you out and doing this and doing that. Give him the respect and let him know he is doing his damn thing. Stop being bitchy about it. Stop whining and crying and complaining about every little bitty thing. It is not worth it. Let that man know that you appreciate what he is doing for you and your household and your children. Period. Let him know that, you know what? I thank you, my king. I thank you for stepping up and staying with me. And when I'm going through what I'm going through, and you're always here showing me love, you're always here taking care of the kids. You get a bad rap by every time you step out the door. You have to worry about being shot. You have to worry about all these people in the street thinking you a thug, thinking you this, thinking you that. He don't need to hear that when he comes home. He wants to see the woman he loves, the woman he admires, the woman he appreciates. He wants to see her and hear her give him love when he comes home, because he hears nothing but the opposite in the streets. So, give him that same respect in due return. Sometimes it is nice to be a little bitchy because it shows a little fire in you. Pick and choose when it's time. All right, everybody. That is our show. Tomorrow is Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday. We gonna do it up tomorrow. So, it's the end of the week. Going to have a little fun with the show a little bit. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, you can find me on Twitter, Omar Robinson. You can find me on YouTube. Look me up, Omar Robinson. If you missed the show, it is on. You can find it there. All the shows are up. You can look at it, go rewind it. You can figure out and spread the love, see what you like. Find me on Facebook. All right, let's let this show go large. Let's let it go live. All right. I appreciate you guys for always joining the show every morning, hearing a little inspiration, hearing a little thought process to, get you invigorated. Hopefully you are listening to this and it's inspiring you something for your friendships, for your relationships, for the things that you guys have going in your life. That was the purpose of the show. I will continuously do that for the show. If you have anything going on in your life and you want to get it out there, get other people's opinion, inbox me. It always stays anonymous, and we will, spread the word, spread the love. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much again for joining the show. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.